Thank you very much. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire RNG edition. My name is Parma High Query. Tonight's contestants will be Trip and Grace from the interactive story Facade. They will be playing first individually and then in pairs. And to decide who goes first, we're going to play some fastest finger first. There will be a question, 4 possible answers, only 1 correct order. Good luck to both of you. Here comes the question. Alright, time is up. Let's see the right order. Okay, the right order. The first one was B. And then it was D. And then it was C. And last but not least, it was A. So, B, D, C, A. Now that's the right order. And the first contestant to play is Travis Facade's Trip. Okay, so in the hot seat we have Trip. Trip has a strong disliking of a word which is the noun for a type of fruit, which upon saying it in Facade will get you kicked out nearly instantly, or if you're lucky it'll be one of the 3 strikes. Right, okay, now Trip. Trip is just 4 questions away from winning 50 million euros. 4 lifelines for the same lifeline, and this basically grants him immunity from a wrong answer, as in 3 wrong answers, and this will be explained later on if the situation arises. Okay, Trip, lots of luck. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire RNG edition. So your first question is worth 15,000 euros. Here it is, Trip. Trip says C, and it's a wrong answer. Please pick again, Trip. And this time it's correct. Trip, question number 2 of a possible 4 is for 200,000 euros. This is the last point. You could go home with nothing. I'm sure it won't happen. Here it is. Question number 2. D is wrong. But this time B is correct. Right, Trip. 2 questions away from 50 million euros. You might as well play this. You have nothing to lose. This is worth 3 million euros. Here it is. And your first guess is indeed the right one, worth 3 million euros. Congratulations, Trip. Okay, Trip. Here it is. You still have 4 lifelines remaining. This is for 50 million euros. Question number 4 of a possible 4 is worth this amount. Good luck. Here it is. A is wrong. Let's see if D is right. It is also wrong. Okay, Trip, so here's what's gonna happen. You have 2 wrong answers at the moment. If you give me a 3rd wrong answer here, you end the game and you drop 2.8 million euros. You go back down to 200,000 euros. Of course, you could stop and take the 3 million you have at the moment. But might I remind you that you have 4 lifelines, 4 immunity lifelines. Would you like to use one? Yes, okay. Let's activate that now. So how it works here is that this lifeline will grant you immunity from giving a wrong answer. Essentially, right now, if you give a 3rd wrong answer, you won't be penalized. You will still be in the game and will continue playing once again for 50 million euros with a new question. If you do give a right answer, you win the 50 million. So, which answer will it be? You're saying C. And this is a good use of the lifeline because C is wrong. The right answer was B. So that's how the immunity lifeline works. Right. Here is a new question worth 50 million euros. You have 3 lifelines remaining. Here it is. And you're saying C again. Travis Facade, you just won 50 million euros. Congratulations. Well, how about that, Trip? 50 million euros to your name. Congratulations, Trip. Thank you so much for playing and spend the money wisely. Of course, you'll be back later on this episode to play in pairs with Grace. Speaking of Grace, our next contestant is indeed Grace. Please welcome Grace, everyone. Grace Facade. Alright, here we go once again. In the hot seat we have Grace Facade. Grace loves art and likes to decorate. Grace is the same 4 questions away from 50 million euros. We're going to give Grace 4 lifelines back. That was a scuff right there. Good luck. Here we go once again. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire RNG edition. Question number 1 for 15 grand. Here it is. Not A. It's not D either. Lifeline? Yes, okay. Grace is using first lifeline she's needed. B or C, Grace, what will it be? C, okay. Good use of the lifeline because C is wrong. The right answer was B. Okay, new question coming up for the same monetary value. Here it is. B. And this time B is the right answer. Well done! Question number 2 is for a guaranteed 200,000 euros. Let's see if we can get you there. And yes, we have got you there. C is the right answer. Free guess question for 3 million euros. Here we go. It's not D. It's not B either. You have 3 lifelines left. Do you want to use another immunity? Okay, we're locking that in. A or C, Grace? A is the wrong answer. The right answer was C that time. So, good call. Here is a new question for 3 million euros once again. Once again, it isn't D. Fingers crossed. Is it B? And this time it is. Grace, you are on 3 million euros at the moment. You have two immunity lifelines left. You are one question away from 50 million. You do not have to play the question, and if you get 2 wrong answers again, you can always use your lifelines if you need to. Here it is, question number 4 of a possible 4. It's not C this time. And it isn't A either. Grace, let me just tell you how much a third wrong answer here without a lifeline will cost you 2.8 million euros. But, would you like to use a lifeline? No. Okay. D. Final answer? Grace has chosen not to use her remaining 2 lifelines and has chosen D. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Do not go away. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the second part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Before the break, Grace has Scuff. Before the break, Grace Facade in the hot seat here has just locked in an answer for 50 million euros. She had 2 lifelines remaining, she chose not to use them. Right, Grace. You had 3 million euros. And you know what? You really didn't need those lifelines anyway because you just won 50 million euros! Well, how about that? 50 million euros, 2 lifelines untouched. That's amazing. So, here's the deal. Our current episode winnings stand at 100 million euros. That was from Trip's run and Grace's run just now. But now they're going to be playing together in the hot seat in pairs. So Trip, please come on back here. Let's welcome back Travis Facade. Alright, this time it's both Trip and Grace in the hot seat. It's the same 4 questions, and there goes another scuff once again. We all love scuffs, don't we? Right, we're starting back at the beginning once again. Question number 1 is this. A is the right answer. Question number 2 for 200 grand is this. It's not D. And it's not B either. So, fancy a lifeline? Saying no. Okay. Now this is the last one. You could go home with nothing. This is before your safety net. So get this wrong, then you don't win anything for this round. So have a think about it. You both have 15,000 euros at the moment. You have 4 lifelines, but it's your decision. What do you want to do? C. Final answer. No. You want to use a lifeline? No. Okay. You've decided to lock in A. Trip and Grace, you just won 200,000 euros. Additionally, right, that is guaranteed no matter what. Question number 3 is for 3 million euros. You still have your 4 lifelines. Here it is. And C is the right answer once again. Okay, here we are at the 50 million euro question. Third time tonight. 4 lifelines remaining, and I might have a special surprise. But for the moment, have a look at it. Have a look at question number 4 of a possible 4. It has been done twice before tonight for 50 million euros. Good luck once again, Trip and Grace. It's not B. If this is wrong, you stand to risk 2.8 million euros for a third shot. But you've already done it on a second because D is the right answer. How about that? 50 million euros. That's amazing. And because you have 4 lifelines still intact for that game, my surprise is this. I'm going to throw in another 50 million euros. So that's it. That was 100 million euros that you had just answered correctly for there, bringing the total winnings tonight up to 200 million euros. How fantastic is that? But that's not all yet, because in a moment we'll be receiving a call from a very lucky person who may have a chance to win 100 million euros, which is half of that prize pot. So, Trip and Grace, congratulations on your win. What are you gonna spend the money on? Nothing? Awesome! Well, audience, give a big round of applause for the characters of Facade, Trip and Grace, who leave the studio with 200 million euros. Well, that was awesome, but before we go tonight, we are about to select who our phone player will be. And to qualify, you just have to answer a fastest finger first question. And here is that question. Gotta be right in the fastest time. The first caller to enter the right order will qualify to play another question. Right, time is up. Let's see the right order. Okay, first one was D. Next one was A. And then it was C. And then it was B. The right order there, once again, was D, A, C, B. Right. We're about to receive our caller now. Who had the right order and who was the fastest? Alright, hello, yes, you're live on the show. Right. Right, this is for 100 million euros. I'm gonna give you a question. There's no lifelines. You have 15 seconds to make your selection. The clock will reset every time you need to make another selection. Good luck. Here is the question. Okay, good luck. Time starts right now. Phone player, you just won 100 million euros. D is the right answer. Well, what a way to end the show. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. And until next time, good night, everyone.